Good morning, everyone. Happy New Month. Today is the first day of February 2021, and it's amazing we are all seeing the first day of the month of February 2021. And in regards to that, I'd like to look at the pegs we've looked at before now. And we did a very unconventional analysis on this pair. And we'll say that Great Britain pound Swiss francs, that's Gbpchf, was going to break this. This was built up. This resistance level was built up for long time ago. See this point. This is the point where we started seeing this resistance level here. And it has repeatedly occurred here, occurred there. And then this time around, we made a video sometime last week, thereabouts. If you've not watched that video, I encourage you to go ahead, go to the YouTube channel, search for Great Britain Pounds CHF breaking resistance. And you're sure to see this pair, right? And see its analysis and see what will give you that analysis. Alright, but looking at the outcome of this analysis, we can see that Great Britain pounds Swiss francs has comfortably broken that resistance, which we also analyzed in the last analysis of this pair. See that Great Britain pounds has peacefully broken this resistance today. You see that? So this is the level. At this level, we'll have so many retail traders wanting to sell this pair. At this level, we'll have so many retail traders wanting to sell this pair at this point. And then, of course, they sold a bit, and then the market returned back, encourage them to encourage probably buyers that intend to do a higher high. And then it got to this point, it came back again like that. It's been playing around there. At this point, so we also had retail traders trying to sell. Of course, this would be the nearest obvious support zone. So trying to sell to this zone, and then when they sold here, the market started giving them some profit. And they were forced to increase, at this point, they were forced to increase their positions. And then once they did that increase of position, you can see the market spiked up. It means that all the stop loss here, trading support, trading resistance level here, they've all been taken out on this zone. Now, this is basically how the market works, right? The market, it's not, I keep telling people, there's nothing called support resistance. Every zone you see and you're calling support resistance are just for a purpose. Right, and there's no need even stressing yourself trying to gamble it, because you're going to be losing money 90% of the time and making money 10% of the time. That's why it's very important you understand the professional way of trading. You can see that because there are lots of money on this zone, the market is going to make sure that even the ones that are having patience are not going to hold back their patience again, or they're going to blow their account before we can have a major pullback on this pair. These dealers are going to make sure they move this market to the point that even if you entered sell here and you are having hope that the market is going to reverse somewhere here, they're going to make sure there's no position around here again before you can have some kind of major pullback. And of course, the market continues. Remember that at the higher time frame, I have stated that where we expect to see this currency pair on the higher time frame. We've stated that where we intend seeing this currency pair, and it's playing out very good. So we'll use our Fibonacci, and then we'll view from. Let me do that again, just to get the nearest zone the market will go when it breaks that. Now that it has broken that, sorry. So we can use our Fibo from this point to this point, and then we can see that 50.0 is there. So we're expecting this market to come somewhere 50.0. That's where we're expecting this market to point to somewhere 50.0. Alright, 50.0. We expect the market to come to that zone. That is, it must have properly broken, of course, this particular resistance level here. It must have properly broken that resistance level. You can see that 4 hours has properly broken there. So you can see clearer here that what the analysis we did the last time, the market has actually obeyed that. That's rare, knowing when the market is going to break a major resistance for retail traders or a major support. But here at Davecon FX we do all that. So because we trade alongside with the dealers, and we try to be psychologically sound before we conclude on any pair. Doesn't matter where the pair is. If the pair is at the resistance level and the support level, that's not what we put into consideration before we take up any pair, right? Those are one of the reasons why, as retail traders, you've not been able to make money consistently, because those are actually meant to take money off you and not to make you money. And that's why if you're taking trade as a resistance support trader, you're going to be making money, like I said earlier, 10% of the time, just to make sure they keep you in the market, keep you thinking that the mistake was from you or something like that, and so that you can keep funding your account and keep using it and all that. Because if you lose money 100% of the time, you will totally believe that this is a scam. But if you sometimes you make money, you think, oh, I can actually make money next day, And that's the idea they had managed to inculcate into retail traders, and that's the reason why we have majority of retail traders. One of the reasons, of course, losing money because we are too trusting. Like one of the videos I did on that, retail traders were to believe everything we were told. How do you think someone that has conflict of interest with you as a retail trader is going to teach you how to make money? You're going to make money off that person. You're going to make money off that broker. You're going to make money off that dealer. So why do you think it's going to tell you the truth about how you're going to make money in the forex market? Right? So it's really, really, really not possible. So all this move you're seeing here was just to be able to trap retail traders and make money off it. So it has made this other move here. Yeah, cool. Retail traders was making some money from it. Then again, they were accumulating volume, because the more they do this, the more believing it becomes. The more they do this, the more attention they are dragging to this pair, because this is actually the motive of this pair, was to go for a buy and break that zone. So if they don't accumulate this money here, they won't be able to have enough funds to push this money outside the zone. So they do this over and over again. And so retail traders being too trusting, we are relaxed, or traders are relaxed, taking sell, a resistance to sell. Now again, you were supposed to sell. Now at this point, remember that we'll have more attention here, because there has been a reoccurrence. So there are more money here than there was here, and there was here, and there was here. There are more traders here than there was here. So this was the motive, all right? There was 2% doing all this, selling at resistance, selling at resistance, selling at resistance. There was 2% that had recognized it. At this point again, that it has increased to at least 50% looking at this point, because there has been 1, 2, 3. And what makes a resistance level valid is when it touches at least 2 times. So this would have been the confirmation. This would have been a very good confirmation, and again this would have been a better confirmation. At this point we had more traders playing around here. Right now we're seeing that all the stop loss are already taken out, because as a retail trader you're going to put your stop loss 30 to 50 pips above, but look at this, it's already 95 pips above, meaning that if you let the trade continue riding, they're going to make sure that they hang on the trade. Like, they hang on the trade until all the money it's gone in that zone, right? So because before they make a major pullback around the zone, of course, where else are we expecting it to come to? It's going to be some kind of pullback. Say, trying to create an impression that this is a very strong bullish candle, right? It's not going to remain like that. That's what I think, right? This bullish candle, it's what is it called? It's majorly for retail traders seeing. It's majorly for retail traders thinking that there is a high momentum on those trades. Of course, you're going to close all your trades. This is daily time frame. You see how quietly the markets broke out this resistance level. That's why I was screaming that the last time I made this video. Please, if you're a retail trader, watch out for this pair. Do not sell for a long time. Do not hold believing that it's gonna do the same thing it usually does. Do not hold this pair believing that, because I think this time around it's not going to do that. It's going to break above. All right, so that's why I was advising retail traders, even if you don't believe me at that time, you can just hold on and take a breakout trade. All right, so at least there are also different types of traders. As a retail trader, there are breakout traders which also do not work. All right, it works 10% of the time, of course. So I advise at this point, if you don't believe me, if you think I was talking nonsense, you will have at least waited and taken a breakout trade. If not, of course, you will have been part of this trap at this time. So this is what we'll do at Davecon FX. We'll try to let you know this market is going to do this, it's going to do that, and then as you can see with the history of the analysis we place on our YouTube channel, that we've had 100% of analysis going our direction. All right. So after this video, I'm still going to look at a particular pair we've been looking at, which is Gbpchf pounds Japanese yen. Alright, I'm still going to look at that particular pair and look at what we'll analyze on that pair, and let's see how it's also playing out. Alright, okay. Now I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope if you're following our YouTube channel, you should be making lots of pips from it. It should be as a trader, it should be guiding you on how to take up trades. If you're new, of course, it will be showing you how the forex market works and how not to make the mistakes that retail traders make. Alright, so remember, I'm going to drop the other videos on different pairs also, so you go ahead and subscribe and all those videos comes up and you also benefit from them. Alright, thank you for watching this.